Hi, everyone, and welcome to Off the Record, the sports podcast of breaking news, hard opinion, and a little bit of gibber. I'm Andrew Webster from The Australian, and I'm joined by my partner in crime, Phil Rothfield from the
Hey, Webby.
Daily Telegraph. Hi, Buzz. We've got a special guest today, Buzz. The great Nikita Tszyu would make his long-awaited return to the ring after a year when he fights Lulzum Ismaili.
Yes.
Did I get that right?
I wouldn't call myself the great yet. No, you're not yet.
Well, you are in my mind. He fights in Sydney, August 20 at the ICC. It's on Main Event KO Fox Sports, and he joins us in the studio. G'day, Nikita.
Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for coming in. Buzz, fire away.
Well, I'm going to start with non-boxing questions. I'm fascinated how your wife got the same name as you, two Nikita Tszyu.
Yeah, it's
How did it?
that's kind of what brought us together, really. See, my eyes are already watering just talking about it. It was kind of like the glue that brought us together. And she was originally from Brisbane, and that's how we.
Did you meet online?
Sorry?
Did you meet online or through
No,
social?
well, there's a very deep story behind it. I don't think we have the time.
No, tell us.
to get
What is
into
it?
No, but essentially when we initially met, it was in Thailand. We were both going there for different reasons. And we just we didn't plan anything out. Turns out we were staying in the same place, same area. And we just spent the first week together. It was just beautiful.
It's pretty emotional, mate. Has she been that profound on your career and life?
Yeah, she's
Let it out.
Yeah,
This is a
wow.
safe space.
That's crazy.
it's
That's beautiful, actually.
She's got a big impact in my life.
Yeah. In what way?
I don't even know why I'm getting emotional
It's
over
all right.
this.
Buzz has that effect on people.
No, that's special,
It's beautiful, mate. It's so nice.
Particularly a big bugger like you who gets in and bashes people, then you tear up over your love, you know. It's crazy.
She's the light in my life. Really.
Yeah, right.
Do
Well,
you ever get the wrong mail for each other, though?
The wrong
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
We always
same
do.
name. Do you?
I was going to say, do your parking fines go to her? Or,
So she'll order some stuff, and I look at the mail. It says Nikita Tszyu, and I'm like, "The hell did I order?"
yes.
Some baby stuff. I'm like, "Oh, interesting."
And it was a whirlwind romance, right? How long till you got married? And it was a very private wedding too, right?
Very private.
How long was it, Nikita?
Since we met, it took us 8 months or so
Yeah, right.
to tie the knot. She used to come down and visit from Brisbane every few months or so.
Yeah,
We'd
right.
spend a weekend together.
Yeah, right.
Amazing. Our bond was just there from the very start. And then we just wanted a very nice, quiet wedding with just our fathers.
Wow.
My father was first time he's been in Australia since like 10 years ago. Her dad came down to visit over Christmas holidays, and at that point there was the marriage office or the courts, they were kind of closed. So we had to wait till the 6th of January until we could actually get anything approved.
Yeah.
We got it organized in 2 days, and then costed us $49
Wow.
the whole wedding.
Oh, really?
$49.
$49 is just the bare minimum.
And just the two fathers.
Just the two fathers.
Budget
Wow.
wedding,
It
mate.
was
Budget wedding. You got plenty, but you had a budget.
No, it's not even about that. We just didn't want.
You want it simple.
We wanted it as simple as possible. We wanted it to be a day for us. Like
right.
usually with weddings, there's a lot of family commitments you have to put into. You have to who to invite, who not to invite.
Your mum and Tim didn't get upset they weren't invited, or?
We didn't care.
Yeah, wow.
We didn't care. This was a day for us, and
Yeah,
we took the power of it. The wedding was finished by 11 o'clock. Went to the local sailing club for lunch, and we're already having a nap by 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I got home as
That's great.
as a
What a
married
great
couple.
story.
And you've had a little baby, Curiosity.
Yes, we
That's a
did.
curious name.
Very curious.
Where'd you come up with Curiosity?
That was actually her origins. She's known the name since she was 13 years old. I think she literally told me she was watching a documentary on the NASA Mars rover Curiosity,
Yeah,
and
right.
she's like, "I want to name my daughter after that."
Yeah, there you go.
And when she didn't actually tell me. She was actually giving me some hints for what the name is,
Yeah, right.
because I initially didn't want to know. I wanted her to tell me once she comes out, but she was telling me, no, you need to
Yeah,
know
right.
beforehand, because it's going to take you by shock
Yeah,
what the
right.
name is, because it is quite unusual.
Yeah.
But then the actual meaning behind it is very, very powerful. So
What?
I kind of
Yeah.
figured it out. She was doing like little hints, giving me hints here and there, and she put on a couple of days before I found out a documentary about the Mars rover,
Oh,
and
right.
I just guessed it, and
Did you?
somehow she was
Yeah.
blown away.
Yeah, wow. I was going to ask you about Nikita's thoughts on you fighting.
On
'Cause
Tim's.
Sorry?
You said Nikita's thoughts.
Yeah, your wife's thoughts.
Oh, sorry.
Your
I'm
gibber.
already used to
You've
it.
thrown me already.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what is
She-
your wife? You're so in love there,
Mm.
and it's obviously a mutual thing. Does she worry you?
No, she loves it.
Does she?
She loves it. She's never gonna be part of the fights. She's never gonna
Does she
be.
go to the fights?
No, she'll never be at any of the fights. She will always be at home. She's there as my support. But
Right.
she says that when she looks at me in the ring, she can just see me being a man.
Yeah, wow.
And it's
God, it's an extraordinary
there's
side of you, Nikita. It
my
really
my
is,
first
mate.
podcast, and I'm just crying
Oh,
nonstop.
no,
No,
goodness.
mate, you're an extraordinary
no,
young fella,
she's-
you know.
The way she looks at it, she doesn't care if I win or lose. She
Yeah.
sees me just being the violent man that I really am. She loves seeing that animalistic side of me, just being like that, the old ancestral kind of fighter.
Yeah, right. Tell me, are you in the fight game to win belts and be another great champion in the family, or are you there for the cash and to get out and look after your family? Why do you fight?
The belts, they've never really fascinated me, to be honest. I'm in it because I'm young.
Mm.
I have a desire to hurt people. It's pleasurable for me, and I'm doing it as well, for the money to feed my family. I'm not gonna bullshit that. But it's also just feeling like being a warrior, living that kind of life, and then once my time is up, once the age hits to the point where I can't fight properly anymore, then I'll retire up in the mountains and live a humble life as a farmer.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you like hurting people?
I don't know. It's something that's just been in me I've always had like a little bit of a dark side.
Ben Damon calls it the Dark Prince.
Yeah. I think there's like a side of my dad that was like filtered into me, where there's just a little bit of evil in there, and I've just learned to embrace it.
Were you aware of, like, I was around your age when your dad was really, probably maybe a bit younger, when your dad was really become a national icon in this country. Are you aware of just the gravity that he had in here, like in Australia? Like we wasn't a buzz. You would have covered him. Like it was huge, you know, and we were all behind him so much. Are you aware of that legacy of your father?
I'm aware of it. I remember seeing how many people were always just interested in him. Even just like walking down the street, people would be asking for photos.
Yeah.
It's something that we've just grown up with as kids. He's special.
Yeah.
And I only dream to be even a fraction of what he's able to make.
It was really interesting because I've heard Costa and I think Tim, speak with a little bit of frustration, probably in previous years, about him being known as Costa's son and not just Tim the champion. So you're another step. So do you get annoyed that
I know.
you're Tim's brother
No, yeah.
and Costas? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I fully understand why people think that way. I don't care. It's my legacy. If anything, I'm proud of it. I'm
Mm.
proud that I came from my dad. I'm proud that I'm leading after my brother. It's honorable
Mm.
having this history behind us and being able to recognize that these are the ones that came before me.
Do you talk to him? Will you talk to Costa before this fight? We get his thoughts on it.
I haven't really spoken to him in a bit, but we're still pretty close.
Mm.
Maybe we'll have a little phone call beforehand. I'm not really much of a talker on the phone. He's actually learned the hard way now. He's figured out that the only way to contact me is through my wife. So
Oh,
he's
really?
got her number, and they're the ones in contact with each other.
Wow.
What about
Yeah.
Tim, mate? He's obviously, he'll be around your corner. Do you spar with him? Are you allowed to? You'd probably belt the shit out of each other, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, last time we sparred, it ended up a little bit bad.
What happened?
It was at the start of last year or so, and there were 2 sparring sessions.
Right,
One where I got the better of him on the first one,
right.
and then he came back a couple of days later and belted the shit out of me
I
the
did.
next one. And I copped a concussion, lost my memory for a couple hours.
Are you
So
serious?
then, yeah, I just remember just
So
like,
who did someone have to stop it? Like, is it your uncle or
No,
your
so it was-
grandfather or?
sparring just went as normal.
Oh, right.
Finished normally, but then all of a sudden, I remember just like waking up, punching the bag. And I'm like, whoa, where am I? And I was like,
You were dead set concussed, were you?
I was meant to go do some other rounds afterwards. I was like,
Right.
I started off with Tim, then Tim finished off with some other guys, then I was meant to finish off with those other guys.
Yeah,
And I
right.
came up to my uncle, I'm like, I don't know how I got here.
Really?
And I told him, yeah, I think I got a concussion. Then I just had to rest for a couple of
Do you
weeks
used to fight as kids?
all the time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I remember there's so many moments where we just literally be like fist fighting over like
Oh, really?
stupid stuff. He's actually chipped this tooth 3 or 4 times.
Wow. What's the
Clean
age
off.
difference?
4 years.
Yeah, right.
What's it like seeing what's happened with Tim's career the last few fights? Knowing how much he puts into it, knowing what, as a boxer, what goes into it.
It's hard, but the way my brain thinks is that losses are meant to happen in this sport. Like there's no dishonor in a loss. Like the main thing is that he's putting in the work. He's working his ass off. He's done everything right in the lead up. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. There's no shame in it. It's hard, the boxing world though,
Yeah,
where everyone just bashes you if you lose and
Oh,
everything's
yeah.
over with one loss.
It's sport.
Yeah, it's a
Hey,
shame.
I was going to ask you, this is a big fight coming up Wednesday. Your first overseas import. He's unbeaten. And I spoke to you outside and I asked you, do you get frightened? Because you look like a big tough bugger and you whack people hard. And, you know, I want to ask you about fear and like that last 60 seconds where you get in. What do you feel like?
There's a lot of like tingles going through the body. Fear it's a big thing that happens. I think a lot of fighters pretend that they don't feel it or they try and disguise it as something else, but I definitely feel fear. I think fear is the thing that makes me tune in to myself, makes me zoned in. If I didn't feel the fear, if I wasn't scared, then I wouldn't take it as seriously. I look into that ring and I'm like, that's a place where I could die possibly. I'm going in there like this is a real fight. No matter who it is, there's a chance. Boxing is one of those sports where at any second one punch can land and the fight is over.
That's why I'm going to ask you, because I reckon you could make more money as an architect at this stage of your career. And
No, definitely not.
You're a trained architect.
Yeah.
They're on a nice coin.
Yeah, but I don't
Not
think
everything's about coin, Buzz.
No, but
I know
I'm
you're
saying,
all about the coin,
Yeah,
but
but
maybe there's a
it's-
bit more to him than just the
Nikita
coin.
just said he's about to walk into a ring knowing there's a slight possibility he could friggin' die.
but
You know,
that's
it's not the most pleasant way to earn money, Webby.
it's definitely not. But it does feel honourable for me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll pay you if you bet Buzz.
Can I tell you? I was going to tell you at the start. Be very, very careful with this man.
Can throw him.
Johnny Lewis used to do the pads for him.
Mhm.
Tell
we
him
go,
that he
here we
opened Johnny up.
I accidentally
Oh.
was shadow boxing and turned and hit Johnny. So
And-
I
and-
knocked out,
and
one of the
opened him
greats.
up.
I think that's got to be one of the most brutal shadow boxing sessions
Yeah.
anyone's ever.
He's waked an old man.
I ran.
Mm.
You haven't fought in a year,
Mhm.
right? You did the tendons in your hand last fight
Yeah, my knuckles.
and your knuckles.
There was a whole mess of stuff. There was tendons, ligament issues. There was a bit of a bone issue.
Right. How is it now?
I mean, it's okay.
Okay.
It's
Is it something you got to manage that injury?
Injuries, you just got to sometimes manage them.
Yeah. Tendons are tricky though. They're painful.
Yeah, and all of us it just gets inflamed all of a sudden. Injuries happen with sports. Sometimes you just have to maintain them. I'll figure it out. I've got time.
Before we get to
How long will you fight? You say you got time. How long will you keep fighting for?
I don't want to be in the sport later than my mid-30s.
Mm.
So
Oh, you got a way to go then.
27 now. So
You got a way to go.
before we get to next week's opponent, Michael Zerafa.
mhm.
You said you wanted this week. I just read the last few days. You want to crush every bone in his body. Now is that boxing talk or is that true? There seems to be a real issue, obviously, between the Zerafa and the Tszyu family. Where's this animosity come from, and is it real?
I think when my body starts cutting weight, I become a different person. Usually I'm quite relaxed, quite happy, but when the fight mode kicks in, when the weight is coming off, there's a different level of hormones going through the body, and that's just how my brain sometimes thinks in this moment.
But there's history with Zerafa.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer.
So, I was going to change the
I
subject.
think
No,
it's,
let's
no,
get.
no.
But would you like to fight him?
of course, for me, it's a ticket to a very higher level. He's world ranked, and yeah, it's a great opportunity for me to really take a few steps up. It's a hard fight for me. I'm definitely the underdog in it, but in order to progress in the sport, you got to take risks.
Yeah.
You got to take those chances.
There's been bad
yeah.
blood there, Nikita. It was around COVID, and he was to fight Tim in Newcastle. Remember, he pulled out at the last minute, and it caused all sorts of drama with pay-per-view, and we had to bring in a replacement at the last minute. And so I think the whole family would like to see you belt him,
Yeah,
But boxing needs a villain. It's good for the sport, I think.
of course.
Having a
The
baddie. And,
rivalries make the sport more interesting.
yeah.
Unfortunately, two people acting like Mr. Nice Guy isn't very interesting to sell. There's something to hatred between two people that people just want to tune into.
What do you think of the Gal and Sonny Bill build-up?
I didn't really watch too much of it.
Yeah, right.
I did hear little bits of it, but
What do you think
I
about
definitely
footballers
sensed-
fighting?
I mean, if it sells, it sells.
Yeah.
It's not really pleasant to watch.
No.
In terms of
Not
a
for
box,
traditionalists.
I'm not gonna watch it to learn things.
No. Are you a student of the history of boxing?
A little bit.
Yeah. Is there any former boxers or legendary boxers that you're warm to? I'm a Roberto Duran man.
I was just about to say
you
Roberto.
go, beautiful.
Recently, I've been watching some Roberto Duran. I really like James Toney, Roy Jones. I'm a big fan of the way they used to do it in the old school ways. Even just the chopping of the wood, I don't know. I'm drawn to the old school life.
Yeah, right.
and the
Do
way
you
that
have any old school methods yourself of training, and
I
or are
mean,
you
I've
into modern sports science and high
no, I've
performance with
I've
your?
recently just started chopping wood.
Yeah, right.
That's very Rocky 4.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Who
been
puts you onto that?
I did it.
Just out of a movie, or?
No, I figured it out myself.
Yeah,
I've
right.
I've known fighters used to do that for a while,
Yeah, right.
and I did a little bit of carpentry in my architectural days,
Yeah, right.
and I got a bunch of axes at home, so
Yeah, right.
I know what it's like to chop wood with it
Yeah,
and
right.
how hard it is. So I got a special one that was a little bit heavier, meant for felling trees,
Yeah, right.
and now I got my own.
Nikita, you're saying before we came on air that you don't drink.
No,
You gave it away. Why's that? Maybe give us a different version to what you told us outside.
I just I don't feel the need to be intoxicated. I want to keep my mind clear. I enjoy the feeling of being in control. Like sometimes I'd still go out with my friends. We'd go out for get some food. They'd go out get some drinks. I'd be sitting there sober, and I feel just the control in my head. I could still be fun. Like
Yeah,
if anything, I feel like I'm even better because I can go drive home afterwards.
that's
Yeah.
right. Do I
So you,
always find this interesting, like professional boxers when they're out and about. Do anyone try and pick? Does anyone try to pick you?
Well, I've got a bit of an innocent looking face. I look quite young for my age, so I think people used to underestimate me, especially when I had like the longish hair, the Justin
yeah.
Bieber looking hair. People used to definitely underestimate me.
Well, you look like a bit of an axe murderer with that
Yeah.
haircut. Particularly
look
if you're
like
talking about if you've got an array of axes.
My mum told me I look like a criminal at the moment.
Yeah,
That's a
right.
good
And I
look.
should stop shaving my head. I said I like it.
Mate, it'll
That's
fall
the
out
look.
eventually. Look at Buzz and I.
Yeah,
It'll
that's
catch
Just
on.
embracing
mate.
it. Yeah.
The look's going to catch on. Tell us about your opponent next week. Tell us, what you know about him and what you're expecting from him.
I'm expecting from his previous fights, studying his tape, that he goes backwards a lot and he's more of a counter puncher. So I'm expecting him to kind of do the same thing. I have to bring the fight to him. He's going to be setting traps and trying to catch me as I'm coming in. And I've just got to belt him beforehand.
Does that mean
those shots.
patience in your game?
Patience, also thinking in
Sorry.
multiple attacks, attacking
Yeah.
once, expecting a counter, and then attacking it again.
Yeah, wow. He's 15-0, his record, so he can hold his gloves up. You know,
he's undefeated opponents of the ones that we've been going for.
Yeah. And Nikita, this is a big fight. Then maybe Zerafa if all goes well. But what does America mean to you? What does it mean to think, fuck, I've got to get to Vegas? Is that?
Yeah, it's the pinnacle of
Yeah,
where
yeah.
it is. It's like the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
And
you've got that drive and ambition. You
of course, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
I'd love to experience the things that my father experienced.
Right.
Fighting in front of the Las Vegas crowd, just in particular. There's something beautiful about it. It's not. I don't love the city.
Neither do I.
I don't love the city at all.
He doesn't love me.
But there's something about the atmosphere there. The boxing fanatics that come to watch.
Yeah.
It's the pinnacle of what the sport is. So I feel like everyone aspires to get to that point.
And just quickly before we your downtime, mate. After this fight, what will you do? Like you're a professional boxer, do you do any architecture at all, or do you just kind of disappear with your wife and the baby? Curious.
My plan is, we maybe go out somewhere for some camping, but
You go camping, do you?
Yeah, every now
Whereabouts?
and then. We've been in the Blue Mountains.
Oh, right, okay.
Down South Coast.
In a tent?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
That's what camping is.
Well, a lot of people take vans and glamping, and it's funny how you love roughing it. Like a lot of great boxers love glamour. They love 5-star hotel rooms.
Yeah,
they like casinos. They like flash women and cars and,
Just a little
this is
insight
where
into me.
you're really interesting dude.
Well, you know,
I-
well, to use one of the great quotes about Roberto Duran,
Mhm.
in between fights, he goes, "We are Latino. We like to fuck and we like to drink."
This may be oversharing a little bit, but even
Oh.
at home, middle of the night, I need to go for a piss. I'll go outside and just piss in the grass.
What?
Well,
Yeah. I don't know. I'm
What have you got
drawn.
against toilets?
I don't want to flush.
You don't wanna
wake
flush?
up, wake up the family.
Oh,
But
Oh,
also,
right.
it's nice just stepping outside butt naked, just pissing in the
Pissing
dark,
in-
looking at the moon.
space.
It's beautiful. I'm
Stars.
drawn to the natural world.
Yeah, right.
I like the dirty. Like I've got stains on my shirt. Doesn't really bother me.
Well, mate, when you get a bottle, you'd be like Buzz. You'll just be pissing in your nappy.
So so listen, you're never going to be the flash clothes guy. And what car do you drive?
I drive a Jeep.
Yeah, right.
It's a Jeep Wrangler,
Yeah, right.
roughed up. I got bumps everywhere. Don't really care. I got it so I can be rough with it. Sometimes I park and like hit the curb. I don't care. Whatever.
Your wife gets the parking tickets.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, we gotta start sharing them. I got too many of them.
There
Me
you
too,
go.
mate.
I
me
need more
too.
demerit points.
Very good, very good. Hey, listen, Nikita, thanks so much for joining us, mate. Good luck next week. You fight Lulz. I can't. He's hard name.
Lolzum, I think.
Lulzum Ismaili.
Yeah.
Buzz, do you want to give it a go?
No, I don't.
The Macedonian German who's undefeated, but so's our
Yeah.
man Nikita Tszyu. You fight the ICC next Wednesday.
Mhm.
Main event or get tickets.
Yeah, KO or Foxtel main event.
Mhm.
And can I just say this? You're a fascinating guy, and it's been
Thank you.
it's been an absolute pleasure having you here. And I'll be there Wednesday night to give you a cheer.
Yeah,
Thanks so much, Nikita.
Thank you for having me.
Good on you.
It was nice to open up about some things.
Yeah.
Sorry for crying, getting
That's good, man.
emotional. She's
Yeah.
my wife's got a
Never
soft spot in my heart.
apologise for being emotional, mate. Good on you.
Cheers,
you.
mate.
Thanks, Nikita.